Hello people, how are you doing? Well, it's been a long time since I've done the last fishing video. It must have been about October. Life, weather, a bit hectic, but anyway, I'm not going to waffle on. I've got about 3 hours fishing and I'm going to see if we can get ourselves a nice sized perch. Come back to this pond. I only fished it once this year, and that was the second pond to my right. So this one I've not fished at all this year, but Christmas Eve day, and I just finished work early, thought, yep, this has got to be done. So, plan of action, basically, I'm going to set up, I've got my 13-foot float rod, and got a waggler there, just going to set the depth, fish the margins. I've got some nice worms with me, and we're just going to have a bit of fun. So we'll see what happens. It's so nice just to get the rod out. All we need is a bend in the rod. Not much to ask for, is it? Now the idea, guys, I don't want to put any ground bait out because it will inevitably attract the carp, which I don't mind, don't get me wrong, just be happy to have a bend in the rod. But we're targeting, we are today targeting perch. So got some nice, plenty of worms here, no shortage of them. So let's see if we can get ourselves a nice perch. Couple of worms on, and we start fishing straight away. Got a barbless hook on here. In theory, won't take them very long to find the bait, but who knows? I just can't wait to cast out and hopefully get something on that will give us a bit of excitement and some fun. And today, guys, that's what it's all about. It's just having fun. Nothing serious. Just simply enjoying our fishing. We're just going to lay this on the bottom. There we go. Couple of nice worms there, and we're going to fish the margins. I'm going to fish really close in, just leave that on the bottom. The line that I've got is fairly heavy, but there are 1 or 2 double figure fish in here, so I need to have a bit of power just in case. I've got the float set up nicely there in the margins, so that's good. It's just sitting nicely now. Get a few small samples of worms out so we can draw a few fish in. And I think because it's so mild today, that water temperature's gone up a bit, and we should get a few fish out. I'm not going to put in any to say no ground bait. Just chop the worms up a bit, a little bit of juice out, a bit of smell. They'll see the homing on it if they want it. But this is lovely. We've got a bag of worms and a box of worms out. And say I have brought some meat, but if we don't get any bites, I've got a little bit of flavouring and ground bait, and yeah, we're just going to relax and enjoy ourselves, and hopefully have a bit of action as well. So it's 1 o'clock. We've got about 2.5 hours, and that is absolutely fine. It's going to be a quite a short session today, but it's quite mild, and it's just nice to have a float out and the rod set up. You can see all the reeds are a lovely colour, all died off, and yes, I hope you're all going to have a nice Christmas. We're having a nice simple Christmas, but looking forward to it. Just looking forward to a break. It's just right, guys, we're in. We are in. First fish at 20 minutes past 2, but we have got a fish. There's a perch. First fish, guys, and nice perch. Just gone 20 minutes past 2. That's a nice fish. What I've done, we were getting tentative little bites, but they weren't taking it, so I chopped the worm in half, and it's wiggling about like crazy. And well, we haven't blanked. That's the main thing. We have not blanked. A nice quality perch, not a monster, but a nice fish nevertheless. That's a very welcome sight. Let's have a look. Where's the hook? Okay, it's just in the front part of the mouth, so that's handy. We'll get that out. Fish is freezing. It's really, really cold. So that answers a question, because I didn't feel the water. But that is a very, very cold fish. But nevertheless, oh, if I can hold it, that's it. There we are. Lovely. Really nice perch. There we go. Lovely fish. That's really nice. Very pleased with that. That's a welcome sight. It's probably about 5-6 ounces, but saved us from a blank. And normally I wouldn't put this back, because it does, I do attempt to alert the others, but well, that's good, John. I have redeemed myself, and that chopped worm seemed to have that's what seemed to have worked, so we'll try that again. A smaller piece of worm, and we'll just chop it up a bit. Yeah. Yeah, nice fish, nice quality fish. Not your, you know, your real tiddler. No. It any perch angler would, all right. Like we all do, want bigger, but on a day like this, I am extremely grateful, very grateful. I'm not going to complain about that at all. We haven't blanked. It took an hour to get that though. Well, guys, I think we got about 15 minutes left, and I realised that fish that I pricked the hook on, there was a scale on the end of the hook. And I suspect it was a roach, so I foul hooked it, and that's why I got the scale on the end. But apart from that one perch and some very, very tentative little bites, that's it. But at least we haven't blanked, and I'm grateful for that fish. The time just, I can't believe how fast. 1:10 past 1 we started fishing, it's 3:15. Where's that gone? But all being well, I think our next trip will be on the River Mole and we see if we can get some chub. Yeah, won't go too much into that, will we? We'll give it another 15 minutes. Fortunately the car's just right next to me anyway, so. But that perch I caught was very cold, very cold. Oh, lovely bite, float under, rod over, rod back. I think I probably pricked a carp there, hope it wasn't a perch. The old rod just hooked over for a second, the hook came out. Morning guys, last fish of the evening. The light is falling quite quickly now. I lost one earlier, I got smashed up. And I was going to go home earlier, but we've got one on. Nice bend in the rod. And the light's fading fast. Definitely a carp. As long as that hook holds. The last one I got smashed up on, so keep your fingers crossed, guys. Don't have a lot of time though before it gets too dark. That's the only thing. But if I get this in, that'll be great. I've got a very light bottom on though. I'm only on 2 pounds, so I was on a worm, size 18 barbless hook. It's lovely to have that bend in the rod though, that's for sure. Really nice. Really nice. It's not a big fish, but yeah, it's like a, well, there's a mirror. Oh, it's a mirror carp. Lovely. Yeah, she's ours. That's redeemed the last one, so I'm not complaining about that. Lovely fish. Oh, just barely hooked in the barbel. Lovely mirror carp. There we go. Great. Redeemed ourselves. Doesn't matter about losing that other one. We've got a carp. It's freezing cold, this fish. So we've had that nice perch and that nice carp. So we've done all right. That's fine. In very hard conditions. So I'm really pleased with that. Lovely. Lovely fish. Really nice fish. Slip you back. And thank you very much, fish. There you go, back to your cold, watery depths. and that made it worthwhile. Well guys, 25 minutes to 4, and you just see me float, getting quite dark now. So at least we had a perch anyway, and the conditions were, although mild, the water was very, very cold. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video with me over the Christmas period. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to people in Australia, South Korea, Japan for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It really helps my channel when you hit the thumbs up. And all I want to do is to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. We'll get another video up before the new year, that's for sure. And hopefully on the river, see if we can get some roach or some chub. But a massive thank you to you all, and have a great Christmas with your families and everything. And thank you very much for viewing. All the best.